Hey, good to see you and be with you for this edition of Trinity in 20. As you can see around the building, we're getting ready for the end of Advent, getting ready for Christmas Eve, the Christmas season, and all of these things that we see around us, wreaths and garland and stars and trees, and just the anticipation of music and candles and worship together and a full church and being here in this place. It brings a lot of joy and happiness and refreshment to all of us, doesn't it? That as we think through the season, even though so many of us say, oh, it is so crazy, it is so overbearing, I have so much to do, parties to go to, gifts to buy, there is a certain aspect for some of us, for many of us, right? All of those things are happy things, right? Buying gifts for my friends, buying gifts for my family, getting toys for my grandchildren, thinking about Luann and what I'd like to get for her, what she says she wants, but what I want to get. That joy and that knowing that our family is going to be together through Christmas, that we're going to be sharing meals together, time together, laughter and stories and all of that, right? It's this thing, even when we're going crazy. This time of the year, this holiday season, this Christmas season makes us happy, doesn't it? It makes us joyful. But even in that story, we know there are any number of people who struggle through this season because maybe they don't have a family that they're close to. Maybe the people that they love have died or have recently died, and that there is grief in this time. Maybe there is this sense that my life is broken and I don't know where to go to. And you see people around you filled with joy and happiness. And for so many people, there is this sense that magnifies my sense of loss, my sense of isolation, even my sense of hopelessness. And for all of those, and if you happen to be one of those, I'd offer to you that we hear that, we know that, and that we understand that sometimes coming into this place in this holy season can be a real challenge, that even being together with people who are happy and are joyful feels like it magnifies your sense of loss, your sense of isolation, that sense of I don't have great hope for what the year ahead of us might bring. And so I would say to those of you who feel that, please come and be with us. Allow us to hear your story. Allow us to hear some of that pain. Allow us to share it with you and to walk along with you. If you happen to be, as you're watching this, happen to be aware of a friend or a neighbor or a relative who you know may be alone, who may feel isolated, who you know feels this time and this holy season as a weight and a burden more than a joy and an opportunity for all of us, we can send a greeting card, a phone call, not grand and great gestures. It does not have to be, as we know these things, right? It doesn't have to be huge things, but a note that says, I remember you, I'm thinking of you, you are not far from my hopes and my prayers and my mind in this holy season. If you have a friend who's recently lost somebody who they love, drop them a card, give them a call and say, I understand that it may be hard in this season, but I want you to know that you're not forgotten. You're not forgotten to me. You're not forgotten to this community. You're not forgotten to God. As we remember each other, we hold each other, we embrace each other, and we know and we hear those things that are important and dear to our hearts and our minds. Remember those who you know, who may be your family, maybe your friends, maybe your neighbors, who grieve or feel, as some may say, blue in this time. Give them a sense of hope by your very presence with them. If you're feeling that way, please know we pray for you. We are aware of your life, and we would share a bit of that with you if you come and join us. God's peace be with you wherever you are in this holy season, and may this Advent season and time of waiting be one of hope and joy in the days to come. Peace be with you.